some nail help. Boston raises up. Oh, man. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander put him in the friend zone. What a block. Here he is at the other end. Got a couple of birds up in the air and knocked it down.
Biggs, your point guard, protecting the rim.
Not only is he finishing those now, he's also expanding the range.
4 of 8 with a 3-way, trying to stay up with SGA, who puts a flurry of moves on him and finally into a crossover to the baseline. Wiggins providing the point of attack defense. Podziemski switches on to SGA. Sidestep 3. Got it! A potential dagger.
Against Utah a couple of weeks ago, he hit 9 3-pointers and had a career-high 37. Euro step and 1. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Real way to stop this guy, but if you don't contain him,
you know, once he gets that first step going, he's going all the way to the basket.
As SGA is going to go.
About this little cool hand loop move to answer that and one by Westbrook on the other end. Has ever been an MVP of the finals. The other guy was Kawhi Leonard. This guy here, he is off the charts right now.
Phoenix got their best offensive quarter with 24, but just not enough to keep up with it. Now makes his move at 5. Spins away, cuts down the lane, switches hands. Pretty finish with the left.
Oh, come on, man. Take a look at this, folks. To end the quarter, SGA slicing, dicing, a little whirling and twirling. Just making him work for everything.
Making it work, and my goodness, SGA in the mid-range. And Mark Daigneault is going to call a timeout here. He wants a challenge.
Obviously, we want him to play within the system, but we know how great he can be even in year 17.
Julian Strawther is in. That's a young player they're relying on as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander cans the deep one.
Had 8 blocks in a game here last year.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the fake. That's nasty. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shai drives, scoops, and scores, plus the foul.
Zach LaVine losing the ball.
He didn't want to go after the ball. Instead, the Thunder did. There's Wiggins, and there is SGA underneath. He was 44% last season. Never afraid to shoot. Always got to be careful of him taking charges inside. Shai, Daniels on him. Tough and away. What a shot from SGA.
Coming over to help out. Look at this. I mean, look at this, folks. He does a little step back, then he does a fadeaway.
Again, possession deep in the shot clock. Good defense, Grayson Wallace. He'll send it up to Shai. Got behind the defense and put it down. It's a little too strong. Former #1 pick out of Arizona. As SGA, little stutter step, goes right by Appiah, goes for the reverse and shows the touch.
And Ayton has stayed on the floor, the 7-footer for the Trailblazers the entire quarter.
And just has not been able to capitalize on the size advantage inside. Shai kept that pivot foot down, little up and under. Kimura couldn't do anything about it.
You've got plenty of time left in this game.
Shai bounces off a couple of defenders and shows the touch, banking it home.
Clippers making him work for every bit of this and one. Takes the contact from Dunn and kisses it off.
Shai there on that loose ball. Trying to give him a little bit of space so that he can drive. Holds up the free throw line, and Shai is just so good. That time he got it up over Powell.
Cross his body on that play. Both took a spill. Hard spill.
Shai up and under, kick the pivot foot down. Nice move.
Out there, it's just patience. I think KCP's a pretty good defender. You know, he does.
Shai up and under, kick the pivot foot down. Nice move.
Out there, it's just patience. I think KCP's a pretty good defender. You know, he does.
Taze trying to keep him out of the lane. And SGA scoops it inside. Big defense.
Nice through. Take a look at this, folks. 1 defender, 2 defender. He gets by the 3rd one in KCP.
OKC, you need points and you need them fast. SGA trying to get around Jokic, trying to get to the rim, takes a little bump, he got the 2.
Consistently for the Thunder. Got this double team out front.
Oh, it leads
Kicks to Caruso. SGA saw it coming from a mile away, even with the stunt. Damage on the scoring department, but this time, look at that pass, setting up Caruso, who's really got his offense going tonight.
And you know what? He's a double team on Curry. He did a good job of getting rid of the ball to the right guy.
And he can't slow down SGA, who once again gets to the rack and scores. Every time he's come in there, he has shown that he belongs to be on the floor on both ends. Shea off balance and 1 foot gliding his way into that shot. He's got 13 points. He's the second leading scorer for OKC. Curry again, wiggling to the cup that time. Batted out of bounds, SGA.
There he is at the other end. Got a couple of burns up in the air and knocked it down. And then turning it into points on the other end of the floor. SGA, we're going to start to hear.
And that's where they get you, defensive rebounding, and they are off to the races.
SGA hits the brakes. Knocks down the mid-range.
Thunder looking to run, but SGA said, I'm doing it one-on-one.
As SGA makes his move on Gafford, gets inside and did a great job of using the rim to negate the shot block ability of Gafford, and SGA able to spin it home. Be in Los Angeles for Thanksgiving. Shea goes right up to the cup. Don't see that very often. He had some space at the rim for the flush.
And all of a sudden, you know, the momentum starts to shift a little bit.
Keeping that ball moving. And see a little zone here from Dallas. Shea inside, takes a little bump, then he spins it home.
Take a look at this. Right there, he just snipes right through. And Gafford is going.
Get off a clean look here. Quickly. Shea, Marshall defending. Marshall falls. Shea open. And he switches home to three to make it a one-possession game. This is a three. This is exactly what we were talking about, Mike. The outcome of a three-point shot to cut that 6-point Dallas lead in half.
Dylan Jones has just checked back in the game, taking the place of Jalen Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander, stop, start, spins, fires, good!
Okay, someone's starting to warm up here. Back-to-back buckets here.
Number 2.
What a spin move here.
Trying to create something. Shea got around Kamara. Plus the foul. He's going to the line.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's so crafty with the basketball. My goodness.
Sacramento shooting 60% from the field. My goodness. It's a 1-point game. Shea, mid-range. He'll shoot right over the top of Ellis. Take a bump, and now he's going to the line. And OKC can run a little offense here. This is what they were doing with Hartenstein. He got it right back. How about the extra pass? But now Shea's got to make something happen. 1 second. He'll fire it up from 3 and beat the shot clock.
Good job by Henderson, not just standing out there watching that paint dry, even though he was guarding Fox on that play.
Shea, nice spin move, and the finger roll.
Hartenstein signing a 3-year, $87 million deal. Coming over from the New York Knicks in free agency. Man, that's jelly at the rim by SGA. What a move.
SGA, here we go. Look, this is what he's so good at. That looks easy, Mark.
Gonna try and walk down SGA, and they turn the Warriors over again. George back out top. Gilgeous-Alexander working on Waters. A little light work for SGA.
This guy, Mark, just the ability, the ways he can score from so many different places.
Coming in, 12 for 18 from the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander stops on a dime, turns and shoots, and that's nothing but net from mid-range.
Both these teams shot north of 50% in the first quarter, but not so much here in the second. SGA.
Great defense. This is one of the best scorers we have in this league on full display.
Rui with his 3rd field goal tonight. Baseline cut Wiggins from SGA.
Here's what I'm talking about. So Shea gets the screen from Hartenstein. Now he's downhill, and you see Vincent coming to Shea.
Goes the clock. It's at 5. SGA for 3. Tied at 23. That ended an 8-0 run. Gilgeous-Alexander is so crafty. He
gotta know if you're Peyton Watson.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is what you're talking about, Candace. Under great control here. Stays on the floor. Staying on the floor also gives you an extra count.
Caruso came up with that block from the weak side.
Shea stops, pump fakes, and scores.
Gaining some momentum here.
Stutter step to hesitation. SGA down the lane. Bisect in the middle. And a tough finish. Daniels just really aggravating SGA out on the perimeter. Shot clock hits 3. He'll pull up for the 3. Runs over Daniels and knock his down.
Second team foul.
He's not able to guard, let me say that, folks. Shot clock winding down and called on Trae Young.
That's what the Thunder can do. They can just put waves of defenders at you. There's a slap of eyes by SGA. The defense starting to pick up here in the fourth quarter.
This is energy right here. He just swipes it away off of a former teammate.
Young gave it up to Daniels. Shea came over, got swatted by Holmgren. Ball pops out. Shea takes it away for Daniels. All the way to the other end to throw it down.
In the game, and the Blazers made theirs a little bit later.
Thunder had back-to-back possessions that resulted in a turnover. Not this time. The hit-ahead pass to SGA. Dort got inside. 1 second. Shea's going to have to put it up right at the free throw line at the nail, and he still scores. Zubac, couple of body blows. Up and under, left hand, not that time. Denied by Holmgren on the release. SGA